Libra, welcome back to White Crow Tarot. This is your intimate tarot reading for September 2021. Welcome back to the channel, Libras. Libras, I am announcing that I have recently just launched a new course called Follow Your Intuition. It is a tarot masterclass by yours truly. I'm truly excited for it, Libras. If you're interested in working or developing your intuition, learning my particular style of tarot and how I deliver the cards, I'm eager to teach. The link to the course can be found in the description below in this video. If you want to check it out, please do, guys. I have a course. It's my first course, my first master class, and I'm very excited about it. Hope to see some of you in there, my Libras, Libra gang. I think you're gonna love it. Classes start officially. It's a 4-week course, and it starts on the 4th of October, so next month. So there's some time to decide if you want to, of course. But don't procrastinate, Libras, and don't stay in one train of thought forever. Speaking of which, general messages only. Take what resonates with you, Libras. Leave the rest behind. I have a feeling this is going to be a very specific message for some Libras out there today. We are clarifying today with the Royal Dark Tarot, Libra. And this deck does feature graphic sexual illustrations, and I have to remind you that if you're uncomfortable with that, Libras, be sure to click off the reading. I will give you a reminder to click off the reading before we clarify. Alright? Libras, let's get into your archetypes real quick. I decided to pull these first, and I actually wanted you to see them in advance. We have Thanatos to the prayer to the box. And you're like, well, what the heck are those, Ebony? What are those? Yeah, exactly. What are those, Libra? Thanatos is us, I think, contemplating certain endings in our lives. Whether that was, consider this like the death card, okay? It is very much a representation of death, okay? Whether this points to an actual death in your life, Libra, or something that I think you're putting an end to. But it's dealing in those emotions and allowing yourself, possibly some of you even, to grieve the loss of a relationship, a partner, a lover, a friend, a family member, maybe even a parent. There's also the prayer, which is about learning and knowing, of course, that there's something higher than yourself in the quantum ether, and that higher self, it's about connecting to your higher self and giving yourself up to the teacher within you, Libra. Because there is something you're learning. There's something I think you're learning about this ending that you have recently gone through, Libra. Alright? If you haven't figured out by now, guys, I address you for you. So Libra, you will always hear me default to you in a reading because this is your reading. Trust me, I will tell you when the energy is for someone else. Alrighty? But for the most part, Libra, it's you. And I know it's you because we've been stuck inside this little box, unable to change our ways. And it's kind of about breaking old patterns, breaking old cycles of belief, whatever those are. Realizing that there's more outside of the box. The unknown is outside of the box, but we have to explore the unknown. And the only way to do that is to break outside of this box. Hence why we're ending stuff that's no longer working. It's no longer in line with our higher self. Okay? This is about breaking out of our own box of limitations, Libra. Then we do it to ourselves, guys. We get comfortable. We get stagnant. We also don't want to face something that is also very painful for us because it's painful. Flat out. That's every human being, guys. Welcome to being human. Right? Our emotions. This shit is painful. Alright? And for those of you who have gone through or lost someone, a loved one, specifically, my heart does go out to you, and I'm truly sorry. Okay? But that is also an aside on the reading. Alright? This in general is telling me, Libra, My Libras out here are really trying to break some cycles. I'm right there with you, Libra. Ace of Pentacles. Because we're ready for new. In the Pentacle realm, right? A new beginning. Ace of Pentacles. Starting at 1. Beautiful. Gorgeous, Libra. New beginning. A new opportunity coming in. 6 of Wands. Victory. Ah! Hey, see the tarot cards here? Or the playing cards here? Some of you are devising your own, business. You're going self-employed. You will see success in that, by the way. So keep it up, Libra. You will. Show me Libra's current energy, please. Current energy, please, for Libra. Thank you, Spirit. Alrighty. 4 of Cups. 4 of Cups. Meditate. We're meditating. We're going to meditate on the idea. You know what you're doing, Libra? You're getting your thoughts around pursuing this, right? I don't want to turn this into a career and finance reading, guys. It's a love reading, by the way, just so you know. Okay, stuff's about to get real up in here. But anyway, 4 of Cups. We're meditating on the idea of what we're going to do, what our next step is going to be. Which is strength for Libra, the Hierophant in reverse. Are we willing to change our beliefs? Is it an official no? Is it an official no? Are we exiting out of a commitment that no longer really makes us happy? Hence why we feel the need to break out of our situation in the first place, right? Why we are looking at endings, Libra? Or we've gone through them recently. The Hierophant, let me know if you're dealing with a Taurus. You have to end something in order to embrace something new. And that I don't like to see the Hierophant in reverse because it's telling me it's like someone is stubbornly not giving in. Because like he's mummified here. The Hierophant embraces change. He's an educator. He's about teaching us about how our external environment reflects back at us. The Hierophant does this. He is a teacher, right? But he represents our higher self. He can also represent spirit, our ancient knowledge and practices, right? But here he's mummified. He refuses to change his ways. And in reverse, he's like, I'm not going to budge. I'm not going to budge. Or I'm officially saying no to something. The Magician in reverse. I don't want to deal with that toxic energy. Because you do want to come out. I don't want to deal with that toxic energy. The Magician in reverse. Only I'm dealing with a Gemini. As the weakness is just the Magician. You're calling something in, though, Libra. Your strength, then, is you don't always know what you want. But you know you have a desire within you to manifest something. Right? Okay. Cool. But we're meditating. We don't always really know what we want. We also don't want to uphold something that is firm and grounded, that's been around for quite a while. Like, this is structure. It's the damn pyramids, guys. Like, those things have been around for a long time. Alrighty? Our ancestors came before those pyramids. Those pyramids were not built by man. Alright? I'm sorry, I had to throw it out there. Alright? They are too perfectly aligned in our cosmos to have been built by man. Alright? Alright? Yes, I'm gonna say it, guys. Little green men. Alright? Had to come from outer space to look down at the earth to align those pyramids. That's how perfectly built they are. We could not have done that. Hence, there were advanced civilizations on this planet long before the modern age. And I think we know that. Many of us in the spiritual community, we know that. Alright? They were built by our ancestors. And yes, our ancestors aren't from here. because we are star peoples. Anyway, I don't know if I've ever told you that, Libra, but you are star peoples. And your person, whoever they are overcoming some heartbreak. 3 of Swords into the 4 of Swords. So they're healing. Yes, they are. Right into it. They're overcoming heartbreak. Your person. Wow. It is their strength to do so as well. Yes. The Chariot. Forward movement. Cancer. As the weakness. A little stalled here, a little stalled. She's in her temple. So, but she does have the star. She's obtained the star. See, like I told you, star peoples, the Chariot has obtained the star. It's in that lamp. It is in that lamp, Libra. So, you got something. You obtained something. That could have been money, influx of money. After a loss, after a heavy ending. Someone here could quite literally have even been a death, right? I don't normally say that, but I'm feeling it for somebody here. There's been competition around you, Libra, that you want to let go in your connection. All right? It's also been halting your forward movement and progression. Because remember, that victory doesn't come about without some sort of heavy loss. That is the Chariot. It is. Okay. Mutual, Queen of Cups. Coming from out of the mausoleum, out of her tomb. Yeah, her cup flooded. Some of you actually went through a flood. Even recently. Wow. Hurricane? Ida? Okay. Bad weather. That was I feel like someone's gonna have like a tower. Ooh, yes, we are stressed, guys. Stressed. 9 of Swords. Mutual. Mutual stress between the two of you. How do we approach the situation? How do we fix the situation? How do we give our cup of love to the situation? You're dreaming. Could be dreaming. He's wide awake. There's indecision going on. Indecision. Indecision. But it's almost like you're willing to face it, Libra. You're willing to look at what you're afraid of. And I admire that. I admire the hell out of that for anybody. Yeah. Someone is, anyway. You're willing to look at what you're afraid of. Six of Cups. Past relationship. Past connection. Nostalgia. Family member. A friend. A mother that you are holding on to, and also simultaneously guarding your heart from with material things. Someone holds on to the material possessions of the other person. That's for someone. Someone's also appraising someone's material possessions. Like everything's kind of being appraised. Or there's people around you, Libra, who are looking at what you have. And I feel like if some of you have suffered a loss financially, you may be looking at what items you can sell, what items you can recuperate a little bit of financial, back from. You're thinking about it at the very least. There's even some items you really don't want to part with that were like heirlooms or just really nostalgic memories, right, for who they belong to. And you really don't want to part with those items and you're worried that you're going to have to. Sorry, that came in very strong on the reading. You're holding on really tightly right now to a connection. Can you keep it going? The Hierophant. You're manifesting, though. You are. Guys, we are now moving into the tarot of sexual magic. So, Libra. If this is where I leave you, thank you for watching. Please be sure, guys, to leave a like on the video while you're thinking about it. If this is even feeling like your story, do let me know. I'm actually very curious. It's very interesting. For some Libras out there. So whoever you are. Wow, this is a lot you're going through. A lot you're doing. Okay. Oh, yeah, sorry. This is the Royal Dark Tarot. I just told you that. Sorry, Libra, getting all kind of confused here. Anyway, if you don't like graphic sexual illustrations, now is the time to click off. We have the Hanged Man in reverse. I just heard Christ on the cross. Now, that is actually kind of the depiction of the Hanged Man, but they did it wrong. Christ on the cross. You know, I've never said this on the channel. Christ on the cross was it was the crucifixion. It's abhorrent. And what it is, because it didn't allow Jesus' soul, technically, to go into suspension. Because the Hanged Man, what does he do? He purposely hangs himself upside down to go into suspension, right? To get a perspective, to let his soul release. That is why he goes upside down. To see the world from another perspective. To go inward. The soul goes inward, right? So to purposefully hang him upright is preventing his soul from going within. It's preventing his soul from being reborn. That is what makes the crucifix itself kind of abhorrent. Even more abhorrent. It's a direct slap in the face to what we know to be true. Yes? Someone is refusing in reverse to get a perspective that they need with this Hanged Man energy in reverse. Or they're being refused, denying it. We can do this just as easily, guys. We can deny ourselves a perspective that we don't want to see. Why, though, is the question. Why? Alright. I can spend all day on that. I can. I know I can talk forever, guys. I'm sorry. Four of Cups. Why are you here? Every time I see the Hanged Man in this particular deck, though, I get that particular image every time. Alright, you're facing an ending, Libra. You're doing it. You're facing an ending. 10 of Swords. Alright? And it is the end. It's technically also the new beginning, because as soon as we hit the 10, we're gonna have an ace. I promise you. Alright, you contemplated about it, you meditated about it, you cut the head off of the beast here. You sure did. Yeah. You identified who the beast was. It might have even been you. She identified who the beast was, and she cut the head off. Okay? So, it's the end of whatever this was. And it could have even been someone very close to you. I feel the need to say that. Hierophant. What's she doing here? Alright. Our new pathway, Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands, I recognize you in the snow, but I'm not coming down off my horse. It's okay, I've got a bow and arrow. I could kill you just as easily as you can me, I guess. Face off, face off, face off. 5 of Wands, right? Challenge. A challenge. Libra likes a challenge. Or this person does. Knight of Wands, excuse me. It could also be love at first sight for this person. Hierophant in reverse again. How funny. I'm unwilling to change I don't want to change. Or are you letting go of a commitment, Libra? And I kind of don't know where this wants to go, to be honest with you. I'm going to put it over the Magician. But if I do that, I'm going to have to take it as the Hierophant. I'm going to take it as you learning something, because technically you are. And what you're learning is being safeguarded and protected. What you're learning about yourself, or about a said situation, or something, is being safeguarded. You are safe, Libra, is what I also feel the need to tell you. Why? Because you've healed your heart to something over here. Someone has, anyway. Yeah. Six of Pentacles. Fallen angel. Being embraced. Right? Rebirth. Balancing up. You're out of the Matrix. Unplugged. Out. Something about the Matrix. And I know they're doing another one. There's something... You know what I feel like is going to happen? The Matrix, the new one that they're doing... I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to spoil it. Anyway. Two of Swords over the Three of Swords. Willful blindness to our own heartbreak. Or, that is us protecting our heart as we heal. But there was indecision that led to this heartbreak here over a Six of Cups, something we didn't want to face. And Temperance, time needed to heal. You did do the healing, Libra. You sure did. After an ending, you did the healing. You moved. Now you're ready for the Chariot. You're ready to collaborate again. Three of Pentacles. Yes, you are. Chariot. You're ready for your forward movement. Let me be dealing with the Sagittarius. Or Taurus, because you got it all going on here. You wounded warrior, you. Or your person. Technically, this is your person's energy, right? Wounded warrior, but it could all be a continuation of yours, Libra. And you got some heavy Taurus in your chart, by the way. Nine of Wands. Also telling me you're kind of single, that you're going to persevere. And the Chariot is an automatic victory after failure. We don't often say that about the Chariot, because we forget to, honestly. The Chariot is success after failure. That's literally, quite literally, the translation of the Chariot. Alright? Huge success and victory after failure, right? It takes a long time for the Chariot to obtain that star. And typically he's lost all kinds of foes along the way. Friends, family members, lovers. He's the wounded warrior, right? Someone is here. Someone is persevering. And that is the victory in and of itself. So are you ready for love? Because someone wants to collaborate with you, Libra. Someone wants to resurrect this gargoyle. Frog. A frog. Frog. Gargoyle. Something specific with animals, amphibians, frogs are very important here. Or you could be connected with a water sign. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Queen of Cups. Show me clearly. You're very intuitive, Libra. Pay attention to your dreams, if you do dream. You need to sleep or you're not sleeping, one of the two. And that's been happening for you quite frequently. Someone's not sleeping here. Because you dream, or you don't. But if you do, you need to start recording your dreams, is what I feel the need to tell you. Queen of Cups, what you doing here? This is mutual, by the way. Could be two of you. Intuitive. Picking up on a connection. Coming in. You're hanging on to something. Why is the Queen of Cups here, please, sir? Show me clearly. Clear jumper for Libra. Clear jumper, please, for Libra. Queen of Cups. Emperor. Ooh. Strength. Ten of Wands. High Priestess. Technically, all this could clarify this one section here. But Libra, if you're doing what I think you're doing, this doesn't feel like a love reading at all. Just to be honest with you, I feel like I'm looking at a Libra. You're shouldering the responsibility of whatever legacy this was, okay? You're doing it all by yourself. And it's taking strength and fortitude for you to do it. But it's also stressing you out. And I think the second you can put this Ten of Wands down, you're going to. Because I don't know if you want to handle it anymore. I don't know if you're strong enough to handle it anymore. I don't think you think you're strong enough to handle it anymore. I think your intuition is also telling you this, Libra. There's something you know to be true. That to maintain your empire, you're going to have to do something you love, that you can also have the courage to maintain and the strength to maintain. There's something that's sapping your strength here. Let me know if you're dealing with Leo or Aries. Advice, please, for Libra. It's your personal burden. You will move on, Libra. Six of Swords. You're going to leave something here. Again, something has to end, right? This box that you've caged yourself into, right? Something higher is calling you. The Hierophant. Higher learning, higher education. Some of you want to go back to school. You want to have a new idea, be able to express a new idea, or be able to go into business for yourself. As you should, Libra. Okay? We spent a long time on that. So, Libras, this is where I'm going to leave you. Hang on. This was not a love reading. It was a reading, but it was not a love reading. Not today. I mean, there's love here. No, there's not either. No. There sure isn't. I don't see love here. I see family. Playfulness in reverse. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. Remember why you got in love with what you're doing in the first place, Libra. Do something for you. Go into business for yourself, doing something you actually love. Libra? Okay? That's your advice. If you got that idea to go into entrepreneurialism, do it. If you feel like you need more education to be able to go into what you're doing, do that. Don't stop learning, but take advantage of an opportunity when you see it, alright? If you feel like you've got to uphold some sort of legacy here, do it for as long as you have to, Libra, but I see it physically taking a toll on you. I do. Physically taking a toll on you. And I think you're going to end it at some point. I think you're going to have to. But you got to have a plan B set up for where you're going. Anything else, please, for Libra? Any other message for Libra? Worth waiting for, Libra. Divine timing is at work in your love life. It's worth waiting for. Deception. Someone is wearing a false mask in this relationship. If there's a connection here, Be careful around your friends, Libra. Again, there's some people around you eyeing what you have, so be very careful, okay? You've got some corrupt friends around you. I don't like their energy. Libra, I'm leaving you here. I hope this message resonates with you. Leave a like on the video, subscribe. Don't forget about my masterclass. Do check it out. I'll see ya, hopefully see ya. Take care, Libras. Bye for now.